As yet, there has been no official Chinese reaction to the vote in Taiwan. That'll wait until after the official results have been confirmed and published, and it's likely to be diplomatically muted. However, China will be gratified on two grounds. One is that the candidate who has won, Mr. Ma, has dedicated himself to closer relationships with China. That will please Beijing. The other thing is that in the leading last days of the election campaign, as the Tibetan uprising was gaining international attentions, there was a suggestion that this might frighten Taiwanese voters away from Mr. Ma and more towards the more cautious Frank Xie. That has not happened, and China is likely to see that as a sign that the voters in Taiwan have assessed correctly what has been going on in Tibet. At the moment in Tibet, it is still extremely difficult to verify anything about further protests that might be taking place within Tibet itself or the other Chinese provinces where there are large Tibetan populations. What is confirmed, however, is that untold thousands of heavily armed police have moved out across an enormous area where there is a strong Tibetan population to quell any protest activity. And if there was any suggestion that there may be a way out of this through dialogue with the Dalai Lama, that appears to be very much on the back burner. In the official editorial of the Communist Party organ, the People's Daily, there were strong words, including the phrase that China must resolutely crush the Tibetan independence conspiracy. With that sort of words, you can imagine there is no great instinct at the moment for a dialogue with the Dalai Lama. Indeed, as Nancy Pelosi goes and meets the Dalai Lama, there has been no coverage of that at all in the Chinese media. The Chinese media instead choosing to highlight the support messages that they have received from other governments, including the government of the Democratic Republic of Congo, of Zambia, of Kazakhstan, and of North Korea. Hugh Rimmington, CNN, Beijing.